is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome to my 100 days of Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. I have not played survival in over a few years, so this is going to be a learning experience. Hopefully you guys find this entertaining, and if you do, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and let's get right into it. So we're going to kick this thing off like every other survival series starts. We're going to start by mining some wood from a tree. Then once we get a couple of planks, we're going to head underground and start looking for some stone tools. I usually make a full set of wooden tools, but ever since I started getting into speedrunning, you just want to get the stone tools as fast as possible. And look, we found some iron. Now let's do a little bit of exploring. Oh look, a cave. Now I would have liked to have found a village to get started here, but we can still find some iron and stuff in here and get started. Alright, so there's lots of iron in the walls here, so we're going to be grabbing this up and smelting it into ingots, and then we can make our iron armor. So that ended up taking the entire night, but we do have a healthy amount of iron now. We have 26 ingots and another 19 cooking, so I think we have enough to make some armor. Let's put on a helmet, let's get some boots, we're going to get a chest plate, and then we're also going to get some leggings, and that should keep us protected enough to start deep diving into this canyon. I don't even know what this is called. Alright, looks like we've stumbled upon a mine shaft. I'm gonna grab some of these wooden planks because they can be used to make sticks and stuff like that. Oh, my axe broke. And oh my gosh, I forgot, we found some diamonds over here in the area, so I do only want to grab about 3 of the diamonds, and I'm going to write down their coordinates just so I can come back with fortune later. So we're near bedrock level, and I found some more diamonds, so what I'm going to do is dig this out just to see how big this vein of diamonds is. We're also going to write down the coordinates so we can come back to it later with fortune, just like with the previous vein of diamonds. And I know this is a little bit soon to do, but I think what I'm going to also do is we're going to build this impromptu nether portal into the wall. And the reason we're going to do this is I kind of did a bunch of, I think this is my 15th time trying to do a hardcore challenge, and some of the times I never made it to the nether, so I kind of just want to go to the nether just to see if it's a good quality one, see if we have a bastion or another fortress nearby, if something to work with, and then probably come back to after a bit of exploration. Let's hop into the portal and get straight to the nether. Okay, this is kind of an interesting spawn. Knowing our quadrant, I'm going to see if we can poke around and see if we can see any bastions or fortresses in the area. I noticed some piglen over there, so what I'm actually going to do is need to smelt more gold, so that way I can make some iron boots so that they don't attack me. I noticed a nether fortress somewhere in the distance, so it wasn't actually easy to walk to, but if we dig through this wall, I think we could reach it. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm digging through this wall, hoping to find a nether fortress. And wow, what is my luck? We've stumbled upon a blaze spawner, so we can actually get our blaze rods this early into the run. I think we're only on day 2 or day 3. This shield is so helpful for slaying blazes, and if we use our iron pickaxe, we can actually create more room, which I believe makes more blazes spawn in the area. So let's do that real quick before they spawn. Oh, okay, they're killing me. They're killing me. This is too close for comfort. Oh my god, how am I going to get out of this one? Alright, we're going to have to make a run for it. And we're going to have to strafe, and hopefully these flames don't actually hit us, because one of them was about to shoot at us. That was so close. The blazes seem to be spawning a little bit too much, and I can't really keep up with this right now. I think we probably have enough blaze rods to work with right now, so I'm actually going to try and run away from here and see what else is going on in the nether. There's a lot of nuggets in the wall, so this is a very, very healthy nether for this at least. I don't think we actually need a bastion as long as we have all these gold nuggets in the wall to work with. And now that we've gotten all these gold nuggets, what we can actually do is trap a couple of piglins in the hole like this and throw some gold on them and get some bartering done. I noticed some obsidian in the trading hole, so let's actually clear up our inventory just a tiny bit and grab it. Only 3? That is terrible. We weren't able to get enough obsidian to fast travel in the nether, so it's back to the overworld we go. The terrain here seems very easy enough to navigate, so we should be able to find a village with no problems. I think I actually jinxed it as it's now nighttime and there's no village in sight. I'm being attacked by some very angry phantoms, so I think it's time for me to find a wall and hide inside until the morning. We've done a crazy amount of running, so I think I will set up camp on this waterfront and smelt a bit while I have some fun with ocean exploration. Didn't take very long to find this shipwreck. Let's see what it has for us. I got this treasure map inside that shipwreck, and I think it's telling me to come to this island, but I can never figure out the exact square to dig down for the treasure. It is now morning, and I still haven't found the stinking chest. Oh, there it is. Nothing too special in the chest, by the way, but I'm still going to take what is in here. My inventory is pretty cluttered at this point, so I'll drop some of these things off here and continue searching for a village. I'm starting to think there is no village on this entire seed, but I did find a swamp, and I wanted to see if I could spawn some slimes by lighting it up a bunch before nightfall. Ooh, a slime spawned in an area that I didn't even light up yet. Just gonna collect these slime balls and add them to my inventory. We're gonna have to come back here later, though. Angry phantoms are back at it again, so fun time is over, folks. Let's go find a nice place to hide. And now finally, on day 8, we get to our village. Now, let me see if I can find a blacksmith and just kind of search the area. There might be stuff here that we could use. Alright, I'm not seeing any blacksmiths, but we are going to have to start chopping down some of these trees and idiot-proofing the place. Alright, so we're going to set up shop right here with the crafting table. And I'm also going to build some chests to start storing my items. Alright, we're going to do a couple of cooking items and a lot of sorting. Probably going to need a lot more chests than this. And now, after a long day, we are going to settle down and get a good night's sleep in our new village. So we're going to be taking the first step into idiot-proofing the village, which means we're going to have to chop down a bunch of these trees and put down a whole bunch of torches. We're going to need to get a bunch of wood for fencing, so we can fence in the entire village and keep all our villagers safe. Lucky for me, the village has these little posts made out of fence, so I can use that instead of some of the trees I chopped just to circle in the village. Now time to start mapping out the village. You can see we're going to find, oh, there's this hill in the way. We're going to find a bunch of space that we just need to fence in, and then from there it should be able to keep the monsters out. But we also need the village to be wide enough, that way when we start breeding villagers, the new villagers have space to move around as well. Looks like we still have some prep work ahead of us. Some of these crops outside of the village were not prepared yet, so I'm going to swap these out for wheat seeds. I'm also going to want to start a little bit of a sugarcane farm. Nothing too serious, but I'm going to dig out these trenches, create an endless water source, and then set up the sugarcane in these straight lines just so that we can have stuff for sugar and also paper. Now that I completed the perimeter around the village, I actually noticed that there's an iron golem just chilling outside on this mountain right here. I don't know if he's glitched, but we kind of need you inside the village, buddy. There's only one other golem, I think, and it's almost nighttime. So I'm going to just give you a gentle nudge and kind of just get you all the way back into the village. I'm kind of burned out on doing the village maintenance, so I kind of want to do a little bit of exploration. I see a bunch of holes around the village, so actually let's go and do some cave exploring, get some iron, some redstone, maybe even some diamonds. Oh, wooden planks. It looks like we've stumbled upon a mine shaft portion of this cave, so that means there's a whole nother level to start digging around here. Hopefully we can find some of those abandoned chests. Alright, so we found this tunnel at the bottom of the mine shaft. I'm gonna light this up just to prevent some monsters from spawning. I see some light over here, so possibly, yep, as I expected, lava. Oh, and I see diamonds in the corner over there, so let's dig that vein out real quick after we light up this path. And what I want to do is just, since I don't have fortune yet, I don't want to harvest these diamonds, but I do want to see how much is here, and then I'll write down the coordinates, kind of like what I've been doing with the other diamonds I found at my other base. Alright, so it's looking like it's going to be about 5 diamonds here. I'm guessing if I did have Fortune 3, I could possibly get like 8 to 9 out of this if I'm lucky. Alright, so I've spent a couple of days in this tunnel, and now that I just realized I can also probably use this lava to connect back to my first nether fortress, or sorry, my first nether portal, and kind of just link up and grab those items I left on the beach in the beginning. Since I found the village, this is probably going to be close to where I do set up a home. So I do want to go back and get those items from that beach I made, and also see if I can connect the portals. I don't have flint and steel currently with me, so we're going to use these wood planks to start a fire with the lava, and that should be able to light the nether portal. And into the nether we're going to go. Oh my goodness, so it did not link the nether portal. It actually just brought me back to my first one, which is kind of awkward. So I think what I need to do is actually create my own portal in the nether, and it would link to the other one in the real world. I don't know if it works like that, but that's the only way I can think of to get back there fast. I'm going to get enough obsidian to link portals. I'm going to need to dig a hole and do some piglin trading with all this gold. Let's try and gather a bunch of these fellows over here. I see about 3 piglins. Oh. Trying to get them to get interested near the hole so I can kind of get them to go in. Oh, they lost interest again. It's very hard to do this because then sometimes you accidentally get baby piglins too. So we managed to get them in the hole. I'm gonna do some trades right here. Hopefully, I think we are out of some obsidian. We need to get 10 though to make a portal. Now, while those trades are happening, I do want to lay a chest down somewhere near the portal just to store the extra items that I don't really need, but I should probably not throw out. We only ended up getting about 5 obsidian, but it's okay. We're gonna go back to the overworld now, and we're gonna go and find that chest that I left near the ocean and start bringing that loot back to the main village. If I'm going to want to bring every item I have here back, I'm going to need to condense my inventory. So let's smelt some of these items down and convert them into bigger blocks, like the lapis, the iron, and maybe even the gold can be shrunken down into blocks. That way I can just bring everything else back in one piece. Alright, so now begins the task of going back to the nether. I have all the stuff in my inventory. It's nighttime, so it's kind of difficult to get to this point, but I have my coordinates, so I'm going to just dig down here. And just go back to where I started. And in the nether, we're gonna have to put down a second portal, and hopefully it connects to the one I have in my base. The coordinates say it's somewhere over here in this jungle biome, but there's like a big gap, so I'm gonna just bridge across with some cobblestone and see if I can roughly find the area. And I'm hoping that there isn't anything blocking or obstructing the portal view, so that way if I create a portal, it'll just link, and it's not even too far of a travel to get between my 2 portals. Alright, so judging by my overworld coordinates divided by 8, because the nether is 8 times faster than the overworld, it looks like I have to build my portal frame in this tree right here for it to connect to the one that's close to the basement of my house. And yeah, this is underneath my house. I had to take a second to realize because I saw the diamonds over there. Both my nether portals actually have diamonds in front of them, if you guys remember the one I just came from. So now the portal's connected, and now we can go back and forth between the 2 portals in the nether. Zooey mama! I promise I won't ever say that again. Looks like all my crops have grown out while I was underground, so we're gonna have to get to those a little bit later, but I did want to handle something with the villagers first. Notice this Nitwit Villager over here, which can't get a job, so we're gonna try and get rid of him just because, yeah, I don't really want him in my village. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on trading and stuff, and yeah, you kind of need to go, buddy. So I'm sorry. I don't think mobs recognize the lava bucket as me attacking them. So we're just going to use the lava bucket to get rid of the Nitwit Villager. And then we'll have only normal villagers. Rest in peace, homie. Rest in peace. You didn't see anything. Stop looking at me. Good thing about all these crops being done now is we can also start making progress towards villager trading. So before I harvest all my diamonds, I did want to get Fortune 3. But that we can't do that without breeding more villagers, which is what we need the wheat for. And then we also need the sugarcane to make paper, books, and then lecterns, so that we can actually trade and get those trades from the librarian villagers. Alright, now it's bread time. Hey, take the floor bread. Hey, oh my goodness. Somebody take my floor bread, please. I don't know the exact number of bread to give villagers. I'm gonna be honest, I just know villagers trade, and then if there's extra beds, they make babies or something. So I usually just throw a bunch of bread at them, and hopefully a couple days later there's babies running around or something. I really don't know. Just take the floor bread and be happy. Alright, so first step in our villager trading is we're gonna create these Fletchers, and we wanted them to have stick trades, which they both got, so that's good. Once the discount comes into play, we'll be able to get a lot of emeralds from them. Let's take a quick break to actually kind of herd these sheep I found right outside my village. I was going to get the sugarcane, but I found a bunch of sheep, so let's lock them in, and then we'll have ourselves our little wool farm right off the bat. Alright, so now back to task. We're going to take this sugarcane and make a bunch of paper. Then we're going to take that paper plus leather and make a bunch of books. And then we're going to take those books plus wood and make, I think they're shelves, and that's what we're going to use to make lecterns. So I have 9 lecterns. We're just going to place them down right here, and the villagers should flock to them, and then we can start just farming for good book trades. I'm looking for fortune right off the bat, but mending is another good one. Efficiency and unbreaking. Oh, unbreaking 3. What? Are all good books. Alright, so we're going to have to replace the lecterns just to get these trades resampled. We got unbreaking 3, and I put the guy into that boat over there, but let's see if we can get some more trades going here. See, nothing here. Nothing. Oh, wait, what? Efficiency 5? Whoa, that's good. That's very good, actually. But let's start harvesting lots and lots of trees so that we can get lots and lots of sticks, and then we can get lots and lots of emeralds. It's taken me a few days, but finally, Fortune 3 on a villager. Only 21 emeralds and 1 book, so we're going to grab one of those, and we can now go and harvest those diamonds all over the map that we had waiting for us. First order of business is to turn all of this iron into an anvil so that we can use it for crafting. Then we want to grab 3 of the diamonds that I farmed and make a diamond pickaxe. And from there, we're going to use the diamond pickaxe plus the fortune book I was able to buy earlier to get fortune 3 on a diamond pickaxe. So we're back in the mines. Basically, I need to find where I had the diamonds at down here. And there's a lot of extra gems and stuff, so I'm going to get those. I don't feel safe walking past these pillars, so let me get rid of the lower level tiers of the wood, and then I can start passing through them. I'm also going to start lighting this area up. Whoa, 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 what was that? We didn't quite make it to lava level yet, but I did find these diamonds in this cavern right here. So I'm going to just check my coordinates, and then we're going to dig these out because I now have fortune. So there's no reason for me to leave these here. Right, so we currently have 0 diamonds, so we're going to mine. That gave us 2 from that one. That gave us 3, so we're already at 5 from 2 of them. That one only gave us 1. That one gave us 4. And then that one gave us 4 as well. Wow, that was actually pretty good. So we got 14 diamonds from 5. This was an 8 vein, I believe, but we took 3 of the diamonds for the pickaxe, so let's just mine it again. So that's 5 to mine. And we were at 14 previously, and we are now at 19 diamonds. Let's mine this 8 vein now. We're at 31 diamonds. That should be enough for full diamond armor. And altogether, we're at 41 diamonds. So that's definitely enough for full diamond armor and full diamond tools. We are headed back home, but a quick pit stop for some of more coordinates I wrote down. So yeah, there's more diamonds here. Let's grab these real quickly. And then over here we have some lapis, but I also think I saw some diamonds. Yup, diamonds at the end of the hallway. So my luck is pretty insane on this seed. Next, I think it's important that we finally start making our diamond armor. So let's get that chest plate going. Then we're going to make a helmet. Then we're going to make some pantaloons and then some diamond shoes. And we still have 37 diamonds left over to make tools out of. And now we have full diamond armor. We're looking pretty nifty, if I do say so myself. We still have quite a bit to go with the enchantments and stuff, but this is a nice start. We're going to grab some wool because with all the new crops that just came in, we have bread. And with all the new bread, we can make more baby villagers, but we're going to need beds for them to spawn on. So we're going to create 3 beds. We're going to go over to this area where we have the sleeping quarters, and we're just going to place the beds down, and that should be enough for today. Now it's time for some more exploration. If we want to start our villager trading hall, we're going to need to find a swamp, and then we're going to need to use that to find slimes, because I don't have a slime chunk. So I found out if you, from certain Y levels, if you light up a swamp, you should be able to spawn some slimes. So that's what we're going to try and do during the daytime, and then we're going to revisit it at night. We made it to nighttime. A bunch of the trees I chopped down are still dropping stuff, so they're kind of cluttering the map. But once this all clears, I should be able to see better. I don't see any slimes yet, and actually there's a lot of zombies over there. But we're going to keep on searching. I think it's a certain light level required, and as you can see, I still have so much of the map to light up. Looks like I spoke too soon. I found a slime. It's not the biggest one, but this should be able to give me some slime balls. So we're going to kill these, clear out the area, make sure there's no creepers here, because I've died to so many creepers in these challenges that I'm being extra careful. I keep checking my back every 2 seconds. That's like 6 slime balls, I think. Let's check. 2 slime balls, that is so terrible. Stinking witch hit me with a slowness potion, so we're just going to get out of here. I'm just trying to light up more of the map, and it's just, I don't even know what happened. We have, oh my god, what is my luck? Alright, so I'm getting poisoned now. There's a spider chasing me. We just need to get... Oh, Ender's a zombie now. Okay, we're not playing with this anymore. We're going to throw an Ender Pearl. We're going to get out of here. Is that a creeper over there on that island? I don't even know where to throw this pearl. We're just going to go anywhere but here. Wow, if I died there, I was going to be upset. So we're back at the island. It looks like our efforts to light up the map have worked. Another slime has spawned. We're just going to get rid of this spider real quick just so it doesn't bother us anymore. And then we're going to collect our slime balls. So hopefully we get more than 2 this time. It already looks like we got more than 2. Today is a very special day. We're actually going to level out some of the gravel and dirt near the village so that we can start getting ready for our trader hall. I've managed to capture 3 of our villagers into boats, and the other ones I'll convert later. But I just want to clear out an area next to the village for a trader hall. This looks like a healthy place to start. There's just a little mountain right next to the village. I need it to be close enough that I can transport the villagers here without it becoming a hassle, but far enough away that when I do the zombie work, I don't think the iron golems will come over here and fight them. Now that we have this leveled area out, I'm going to dig a 2 hole just so that we can store the zombie in, and this is going to be my villager trading hall, my makeshift villager trading hall setup. So now let's just build this little hut. These are going to be the little separators for each villager. I'm just doing a setup so that way we can store as many villagers as possible. We're then going to put this one gravel here, or dirt, or whatever. It's not going to stay there for long. We just need to put it there so that we can put a trap door there. And then I'm also going to dig away these spots right here at the bottom so that we can put the piston in there pointed upwards. That way we can make the villager drop or rise depending on what we flip the lever as. It turned night, so I couldn't do this yesterday, but it's time to get one of these villagers outside of the fence and close to the trap so that I can put them into the trading hall. So what we're going to do is try and get them into a boat. Nope, not both of you. We only need one of the villagers that actually have something good. Here, there's unbreaking. Get you in a boat. There we go. And then we kind of need to ease them over to this gate. Now, the reason I put all the lecterns up here is because, oh my god, the Enderman is stealing my dirt. Back to my point. The reason I'm putting the lecterns up here is so that the villagers can walk over to it, and then I can use it to trap them on this ledge, because it's hard to force them. So we're going to block that off, and then we're going to continue moving him over into this trap. We want to block it off as best as we can without killing the villager. Alright, and then once we have it blocked in like that where he can't escape, we're going to break the boat, like so. And you see how he walked into the position? Then we could just seal him in like that. Now, if he didn't walk in there, we could have thrown bread at him, which is why I put it into the third slot. But now he's locked in there, and he's successfully a new member of our trading hall. And for the zombie we trapped, in order to get him to not despawn, we're going to get this name tag, and we're going to name it Villager Hugger, because he's going to give the villagers a nice little hug so that they can give us discounts. And now all we need is our friendly neighborhood zombie. So we've caught this little fellow over here. We're going to get him to follow us over to our trap. And now once we have him trapped in here, we're going to run up this side, seal it off. We're going to run quickly to the other end because he's going to try and path his way out and lock that up too. Alright, so first what we need to do is go into this little hole right here and put the sticky pistons facing up for each of these. And that's so that way when we hit the lever, the villagers will go up and down and be able to be hit by the zombie. Next part is a bit of a weird angle, but we need to get really, really low and put these blocks up there so we can put an observer facing downwards. And basically what that's going to do is when we toggle, or not facing downwards, facing upwards. So that way, if we flip a switch or a lever that's above it, it'll then trigger the redstone below. Finally, we just need to put the levers on top of each of the observers, and you can see the face of the observers looking at the lever, so anytime that lever flips, it'll send a redstone signal below. And now the finishing steps is connecting the piston to the observer with some redstone and then filling in the gaps. Alright, so I think first off we're going to lower the Fletchers down just to get the emeralds from them. And it's working already. You see this one's getting clapped. That's good. How many hits does it take? Oh, there we go. So 6 hits. I think it's also better to put them next to each other so that way the splash potion can hit 2 villagers at once. We throw this between the 2 zombies, and then we feed them both golden apples, and there we go. We can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now that we're done with the villager trading hall, I want to look for my first piece of netherite ever. So, judging by the tutorials, it's supposed to be at diamond level, so I think that's Y level 10 in the nether, and we can find them in the walls. So we're going to get started with that by making some beds for explosions. So we're going to test this out. We're going to place a bed, and then we're going to back up about 4 spaces, and then put a piece of netherrack. And if we detonate it, yep, we should get a full room just cleaned out like this, and we take minimal damage. I grabbed some blackstone just because the netherrack was breaking a little bit too easy. I think blackstone's a little bit sturdier, so let's give it a try. Yep, took less damage. And yep, there's our first ancient debris in the corner over there, so let's bridge over right now with our netherrack. And let's mine this out. I think you can get about 4 of them in a vein, so let's dig around it just to see what we got. We got 1 right here. We have 2 above it. It's looking like it's only 2. That kind of sucks, but still, that's really good. Oop, lava's coming down from the ceiling. We gotta patch this up real quick. Okay, so if there's lava from the ceiling, we need to kind of just change directions. But let's clean this up just so that I don't injure myself. Oh my god. Guys, there's ancient debris in the corner right there. I was just cleaning up all the lava, making sure that this was safe, but it turns out there's ancient debris just right in the corner. And this is really close to what we just found. This is awesome. Let's keep going. Alright, so we're finally out of beds, and I think we have a couple of ancient debris. We have about, I think, 11 or actually 12 ancient debris. Not enough to make full netherite gear, but we're going to head back up to the surface and start another project. So I hate to break it to you guys, but my second project was going to be this spider spawner, as you can see in this hut that's really close to the village. I was going to do that instead of messing around with netherite, but my computer's capture card or whatever started messing up during the process, so everything only came out as a couple of screenshots, which I'll show you now. There's a little bit of proof of me building it, but it's not good enough. Sadly, we lost all the footage there, but we do have this spider spawner to work with for XP. We can get string with it as well, spider eyes, and I think sometimes skeletons spawn, so we can get bones from it as well. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little bit jaded about my spider spawner project falling through, so I'm back here trying to get enough netherite so that way I can complete my netherite gear, and we're gonna go slay the ender dragon. So we're not gonna stop until we have enough ancient debris to fully make our netherite gear. Yes, ancient debris, finally. There was a lot of lava. I was hoping we'd find some soon. More ancient debris. Oh my god, that's a lot of lava. But I think this is it, guys. I think this is enough ancient debris that I can head back to the surface and fully netherite my gear. So just make sure none of this gets lost in the lava, even though I don't think ancient debris gets burned. But let's grab this real quick and head to the surface. So this is the last of the ancient debris that we need to smelt in order to make our full netherite gear. So let's get this all into the furnace. We should be able to have full netherite armor and netherite tools, and then we can head over to the end and fight the ender dragon. Now that we have our netherite scraps and our gold, we need to arrange them in this pattern to make netherite ingots. So we're going to put the gold there and also the scraps, and now we have 9 netherite ingots. So now we need to go to a smithing table with our gear in order to make them netherite. So a diamond helmet plus 1 netherite ingot equals a netherite helmet. Chest plate plus ingot, netherite chest plate, leggings, and boots. And now we have full netherite armor. There we go, folks. Now let's make our netherite sword, our netherite pickaxe, a netherite axe, and finally our netherite shovel. Before we go to the end, we're going to make some awkward potions and then put a phantom membrane inside so that way they can become slow falling potions. In case the dragon tries to knock me into the air, I want to have slow falling so I can stay safe. And now we begin our journey to the Stronghold to fight the ender dragon. I believe the Eye of Ender is telling me to go down right around here, so let's start digging down. Oh, we fell into a cave. This doesn't seem to be the Stronghold. Maybe we have to keep digging down. Let's keep on trying though. Yep, here we go. Here's the starter staircase, so we just have to keep on digging down. Let's start looking for the portal room. And my goodness, okay, so we have an incomplete stronghold, so it's going to be very hard to find the portal room from here. Hopefully we can see it in one of these exposed areas. Alright, I see some light coming up from over here. Let's just light up this area before checking it out. It looks like that's the portal room, so let's just run over. We're going to seal our way in here because I don't want to get attacked by any creepers or anything. We're going to destroy the silverfish spawner. And okay, we're good to go. So I have my handy dandy bow. We have infinity and power 5 on this, so let's just hit all the towers. Booyah, first one down. See if we can get this one all the way. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh my gosh, we're 2 for 2. 3 for 3. I am a bow god. Can we hit this? No, okay, we missed that one. Okay, we had to miss one sooner or later. Now that we got the towers down, it's all just about keeping my distance and hitting him with as many arrows as possible. He's almost ready to die. I think one more arrow should do it. Perfect. Okay, so now we finally killed the ender dragon. Now let's also make sure to grab the egg. And now we are out of here. Now that that's completed, I can finally go for the Elytra, which I think an end portal opens up every time you kill an ender dragon. So we're going to head right back over there. But first, I want to build a portal directly from the nether to the inside of the stronghold, which is why I wrote down the coordinates. Coordinates say that this hole in the wall is where we should build our portal, so let's just make this a bigger room so we can fit the portal in here. Alright, let's go through. Okay, so we're in the stronghold, but we're not in the portal room. So what we can do is break down this portal and then rebuild it in the portal room, and it should connect. Okay, it connected. So now let's get into the end, and we're gonna go look for the Elytra. So we've stumbled upon our first end city. There doesn't seem to be an end ship though. It doesn't have any ships, but I want to grab a shulker shell like this, and then we'll just leave. Second end city, doesn't seem to be a ship there either, so we're going to keep moving. I might try to grab another shulker shell, but this isn't looking too good. Give me a shell, please. Perfect. I see an end city, and I also see an end ship in the distance, so let's go and get our Elytra. Alright, so here we go. We finally got our Elytra. Now, I didn't know that you couldn't wear your chest plates with them, so that kind of makes sense, but Now we can fly wherever we go. This is my first time using Elytra with rockets. This is awesome. Now let's bring it back to the overworld. So we made it back to our village. Now let's try and start something new. Oh, I nearly just died. I nearly just ended my own challenge. I think it's about time I started building a house. We're on day 82 and we still don't have a house or a place to live in other than this village. I really want to use endstone somewhere in my house build, so let's go and fill up an entire shulker box with endstone, and then we can use that in our house construction. Alright, now time to find a nice plot of land to build our house. So we're gonna fly around a little bit and see which area looks like it's a good place to start building. And this one actually looks like a nice place if we level it out for us to build on. We flattened out a whole bunch of this area. Now it's time to start building. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with my house right now, but I'm kind of liking this pattern I created with the endstone brick. We have some wood and we have some peeled birch and some stone. I think it's stone brick. And I kind of like this, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like this pattern. It looks really cool. I think I'm going to make it my entire house like this. Had to take a small break to go get some sand because I do love using sandstone for flooring and stuff like that. So we're gonna go grab some sand since I don't have any deserts near me, and this should be enough. Whoa, what the heck is going on down here? Whoa, that's a lot of mobs. Alright guys, I was clearing out the floor for the basement of my house and it turns out there's an entire cave underneath. This is insane. I needed more sandstone, so I dug out this entire sand pit. You can see how deep into the hole we are, and filled up this entire shulker box with sand and sandstone. So this should be enough to finish our house. Now my house isn't 100% complete, but this is enough of it completed that I can live in it now, and I think I'm done building for now. We are approaching the end of my challenge, and if you guys know anything about Minecraft, you know why we're here at this nether fortress. We're getting wither skeleton heads, and we're gonna fight the wither. Hey, there we go, a wither skeleton head. Didn't take us too long to find that. So we are under the fountain, and I think if you put soul sand and the wither skeleton heads in this pattern below it, you can actually get the wither stuck and get a free wither kill. Alright, let's test this out. Yup, so you can see it's stuck right there. So we can just kill the wither easily like this. There we go, so the wither is dead, and now we have our nether star. We are now on the final day of this challenge, and I think that the one thing I should do is to do a villager raid. So we're gonna get Bad Omen from this pillager outpost right here. And now we're gonna go to a village, but we're not gonna go to my village because I don't want to destroy it. Instead, let's find this random forest village. And now that I think about it, this might have been a bad idea. There's too many trees in the way, but let's give it a try. There are these idiots over here. Let's give them a nice smacking. Oh, they don't even do that much damage. I don't know what I was scared of. Alright, this is pretty easy. And I might have spoken too soon. These fools are everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, so how we're gonna get out of this? We're gonna just keep on running, keep on running. There's zombies. There's even monsters not even a part of the raids attacking me. The witch over there, hopefully. Oh my god. And there's a pixie thing flying over there. I don't even... What is that pixie thing? Alright, so let's dump some water on the floor and hopefully they can keep some of them back. And let's just bow spam. Hopefully we don't get creepered from behind. It took me forever, but I managed to kill everybody. But there's one person somewhere hiding. Found him. Okay. I was stuck for like forever. Couldn't find this last villager. Alright, that's him. And we did it, guys. Victory is ours. Hero of the Village challenge completed. And we got some totems of undying, so that's pretty cool. We got some saddles. We got lots of emeralds. So our successful day 100. We are complete with the challenge. Let's fly back to the village for a thumbnail. So we have our hero of the village, and we've successfully completed our 100 days of hardcore Minecraft. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment if you guys want to see me go for 200 days. There's so many other things that I can build and try that I have not done yet that I'd love to do on this hardcore world. And be sure to subscribe for more content. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.